Alright, you are a War Thunder player. You see this crew tab. You are confused. Many confusion. I will make it easy for you. First, the crew members that matter are the gunner, commander, and loader. Driver and radio gunner, or radio operator, whatever. They don't really matter too much, but it's nice to upgrade them anyways once you have the other three maxed out. Range finding, if you play top tier, it doesn't matter, but if you play low tier, it increases the distance before your gunner starts to make errors. It doesn't increase it that much, but it's still helpful. Targeting, if you want to look up and to the right, if you're on a low crew, your gunner goes right and then up. But if you have high crew, it just goes diagonally upward. Leadership just buffs all of these bottom skills for all the crew members, so targeting, range finding, tank driving, weapon reloading, and weapon reloading. Very self-explanatory. It increases how fast you can reload. You want to have this one as high as you can because on top tier tanks, most non-auto loaded tanks can reach pretty fast reload speeds, like the clickbait here gets a 5-second reload speed if you max out your crew. These three I don't think really matter too much because most of the time artillery doesn't really kill anything unless you're really lucky. But if you max out radio communication, it increases how far the enemies spotted by teammates are, like shown up. The calling time makes it call in faster. Accuracy makes it spread less. Logistical services doesn't matter unless you turned off auto repair, because repair rank increases how the max your repair speed will repair, and repair speed makes it take less time to auto repair in the hangar, and this does not affect in-game. This is just the hangar. Next is qualification. If you see here for this LVT A1, because I have already expert crewed the clickbait, if you buy expert for a crew on a specific tank, you get an upgrade to all skills. The same goes for ace crew. The problem with ace crew is that unless you grind really hard with that specific vehicle, you have to pay golden eagles for ace crew, and it's not that much helpful. Like for top tier, for example, on this clickbait, expert crew gave I think like 3 to every stat. Ace crew just adds another 2 to that, so it's not really helpful. Back to the other crew members, the basic ones that every crew member gets. The important ones are vitality, field repair, agility, and then keen vision. Vitality increases how much your crew member can survive. I heard a while back if you max out vitality, your crew member can survive a 50 cal round, so that's something to take note. Field repair. I'm pretty sure this is reliant on all crew members, but the higher field repair you have, the faster you repair in game and not in the hangar. You see, at the very worst, if you have maxed out crew repair, it ends up being 20 seconds. But if you have like no crew repair at all, it maxes out at 40 seconds. Keen vision. Apparently, people figured out that there was some weird thing where if you had low keen vision, enemy tanks and stuff would just unrender and just not show up. So keep this up, and you'll be able to avoid that. That's all the basic ones. Let's go to air. You see there's a lot less for air, but it's still kind of confusing because of this UI. Vitality, same as ground. If you max it out, you can survive up to a 50 cal round. Stamina, what this does is the higher you have it, the longer your pilot will last in G pulls. And G tolerance increases the max amount of Gs you can pull for your pilot before they start to pass out. Awareness, this is the range that enemies are detected around the vehicle but not in front of it. So if you have this higher, enemies behind you should like show up from further. Their names should, but I've noticed it just kind of doesn't half the time. Keen vision, it's kind of like awareness, but only straightforward. Except it also affects when the missile diamonds show up. So you want to have this pretty high as well. Defensive armament, if you play top tier, this doesn't really matter. This is affected for turret gunners. I don't think it works for like 2 crew fighter gunners or whatever. But vitality, the higher it is, the more you survive. These are pretty simple. Logistical services, just like ground. This only matters if you have auto repair turned off. But this time in air, it also affects how fast you repair on the airfield. So you wanna get this up a little bit. What it says here, the minimum on-field repair time, if you max it out, is 10 seconds. Repair rank will affect how much repair speed buffs your vehicle. If you don't have enough repair rank, your repair speed doesn't do anything. Reload speed affects how fast your weapons reload on the airfield, or if you play arcade, how much they reload or how fast they reload. Weapon maintenance, if you have a bomb or rocket, dropping the bomb and firing the rocket, they will scatter a little bit, but weapon maintenance reduces that, as well as reduces how fast your weapons jam. And then qualification, same thing as ground. If you buy an ace expert crew, it gives you a little buff to everything. If you buy ace crew, it gives you, for this A10 an example, even bigger buff. And I don't really know a whole lot about navals, so good luck with all of that. And that's about it.